From Stories of the Spirit, Stories of the Heart, letting go into our freedom. I come to this section about a young woman who took her teachings deeply to heart and became a great yogi and wise woman. At the time of Buddha, a story is told about a young woman named Kisa Gautami who experienced a series of tragedies. First, her husband and another close family member died. All that remained for her was her only son. Then he was stricken with illness and died as well. Wailing in grief, she carried the body of her dead child everywhere, asking for help, for medicine to bring him back to life. But of course, no one could help her. Finally, someone directed her to the Buddha, who was teaching in a nearby forest grove. She approached the Buddha, crying with grief, and said, "Great teacher and master, please bring my boy back to life." The Buddha replied, "I will do so, but first you must do something for me, Kisagami. You must go into the village and get me a handful of mustard seed, the most common Indian spice, and from this I will fashion a medicine for your child. There is one more thing, however," the Buddha said. "The mustard seed must come from a home where no one has died, where no one has lost a child or a parent, a spouse, or a friend." Kisagami ran into the village and ran into the first house begging for mustard seed. "Please, please, may I have some?" And the people, seeing her grief, responded immediately. But then she asked, "Has anyone in this home died? Has a mother or daughter or father or son?" They answered, "Yes, we had a death just last year." So Kisagami ran away and ran into the house. Again they offered her mustard seed, and again she asked, "Has anyone died here?" This time it was the maiden aunt. And at the next house it was the young daughter who had died. And so it went, house after house in this village. There was no household she could find which had not known death. Finally, Kisagami sat down in her sorrow and realized that what had happened to her and to her child happens to everyone, that all who are born will also die. She carried the body of her dead son back to the Buddha. There he was buried with all proper rights. She then bowed to the Buddha and asked him for teachings that would bring her wisdom and refuge in this realm of birth and death. And she herself took these teachings deeply to heart and became a great yogi and a wise woman. Built on experience, the healing and the love that constructed. The healing and the love that constructed. Rumi knocked on the door of his beloved. "Who's there?" came the answer. "It is I, your lover, Rumi," he said. From inside came the voice. "Go away, there is no room for the two of us in here." Rumi went off to his meditations and prayers. Later he returned to the house of his beloved and knocked again. "Who is it?" the beloved asked. "It is you, with a welcome." The door was thrown wide open. Okay, so the next time I go into this book, we're going to be going into teaching through being. From Stories of the Spirit, Stories of the Heart, Parables of the Spiritual Path from Around the World. Using a feather as a bookmark. Okay, so in comes healing and love by way of these cards. We're going to begin with the Archangel Raphael Healing Oracle, and then we are going to go into the Lover's Oracle for some random healing and love messages for the collective. Oh, hello there. Listen to your intuitive feelings, dear higher self. Thank you for speaking loudly and clearly in peaceful ways that I easily understand. Archangel Raphael, thank you for guiding me to listen to my inner wisdom. Much better. More from the Healing Oracle. Acceptance. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, please help me accept that everything is going in the right direction. So far we have listened to your intuitive feelings and acceptance. Several cards turned over inside the deck. Oops. Exercise is key. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for motivating me and guiding me to an exercise program that fits my schedule, interests, and budget. Laughter is the best medicine, dear Archangel Raphael. Thank you for reminding me to detach and find the humor and irony within every human drama. And diet is important here. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for guiding me to make positive eating and drinking choices and for reducing or eliminating my cravings for unhealthful substances. And there we go. That will be our final pass for the Archangel Raphael Healing Oracle. Detoxification. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for cleaning up my body, mind, and life so that I may happily and healthfully live free of chemicals. Leave a stressful situation behind. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for giving me the courage and willingness to take good care of myself, including surrounding myself with healthy relationships and positive situations. Hydration. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for motivating and guiding me to drink more water so that my health, energy, and appetite stay at optimal levels throughout each day. And give us your cares. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, I am willing to release any fears to you. Please allow me to completely let go so that you can fully guide me in this situation. I cast all my cares upon you. I lay all of my burdens down at your feet. And any time I don't know what to do, I will cast all of my cares upon you. Going into love. Going into the Love Oracle. Whatever comes out, comes out. Whatever comes out, comes out. Okay? Love messages for the collective. beginning with this one. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. You may not always understand why certain things happen, however, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Here's where we occasionally have to bring in the feather for discretion. A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. Reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. Sometimes not even that. Sometimes we're intentionally stripped of our memory. Manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. Beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. Wait. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. I'm feeling moved to go back into this one more time for one more full pass. And that's a lot. So, here we go. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. Soulmates. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. One, 4, 4, 1 on the timer as I said that. Reminding us to trust our intuition and listen to our inner wisdom. Deep within us lies a well of knowledge and guidance. By tuning into our inner voice, we can make decisions that align with our true purpose and bring us closer to our dreams. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. Freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. As the actual union, honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. And when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. All right. Now I'm feeling guided to reach for the energy healing, the healing energy oracle for some closing messages. Whatever comes out, comes out. These over here so that I know to put them away in their appropriate places. Here we go into the healing energy oracle for some closing messages. Apparently the Akasha and the others have a lot to say today. Beginning with the one that landed turned up, we have unconditional love. My heart is free from resentment towards others. I open the eyes of my heart and discover the light and beauty in every being. I am aware that suffering can cause distress and hurt in people. I see the pure child in everyone and practice forgiveness. Doubling down on that forgiveness. It's a huge message. Like fighting with each other is just a waste of breath, waste of energy, waste of love. That's a message for me too. Focusing more on the synchronicities rather than feeling as though others just keep stealing and stealing and stealing from me. Action. My divine action incites love and harmony. I am aware of my thoughts and driven by positive forces. I listen to my heart. My desire to manifest light transforms tests into growth, challenges into opportunity, and fear into love. Listen to life. I am attentive to the world around me. Signs and symbols guide me to success. I listen and discover the way to the eternal. Learning to love myself, I choose to see the beauty in me. My wealth lies in my nature and potential. I transform my weaknesses into strengths. I realize that I am a being of light and I allow myself to shine. Beautiful. All the chakras. Litty, litty, lit, lit. Litty, litty, lit, lit. Courage. I am stronger than fear and bigger than doubt. I am light and I remain light. I trust in God and stand tall before the tests of life. I grow and become wiser through every challenge. I am a being of new life. The calm. I breathe, live, and grow the light within me, and I do one thing at a time and focus on the present moment. I cast off my doubts, all fear dissipates, and I find peace in my being. Beautiful. I love that teal, turquoise, hodgepodge of hues right there. A little bit of green around the center of the light. Harmony. I open myself to the divine being within me. I am the image of God, thus I have the power to bring light into my life. I turn any darkness in me into something beautiful. In the absence of resentment, anger, or doubt, I find harmony. Creation. I have the power to direct my life. With a constructive attitude, I create what is best for my soul. I firmly believe I can transform and improve my inner and outer worlds. By turning every thought into affirmative action, I act in the image of God and bring light into my life. 22:02 on the timer as I flip that card. 222. Symbolizing balance, harmony, and spiritual alignment, encouraging enhanced connections in personal and professional life. Angel numbers are considered powerful messages. Self-love. I attend to my needs for listening to my heart. By listening to my heart, my inner essence lets me know what is good for me. I respect my limits. I answer the requests of my body and my soul. Thus, I learn to love myself. A new opening. When one door closes, I am confident another will open and it will be for my betterment. I accept that life brings challenges and acknowledge the opportunity and learning they present to me. Serenity comes from within. And last but not least, we have trust. I trust life and my strengths. Each moment guides me to the light. Everything on my path is placed there for my growth. Two, three, three, four. A message to put some extra focus and effort towards our creative endeavors to ensure that we achieve our goals. All right, so the number 2 denoting finding balance and harmony within love and support. Diplomacy and cooperation, relationships and partnerships, insight and listening to our intuitive insights. The number 2 also relates to our faith and trust in serving our life purpose and soul mission. course, the vibration of the number 3 appeared twice, amplifying its influences and the energies of the number 4 as well. The number 3 relates to optimism and enthusiasm, inspiration and creativity, encouragement and assistance, talents and skills, expansion and growth, charisma and excellent communication skills. Number 3 also relates to the Ascended Masters. The Ascended Masters help us to focus on the divine spark within ourselves and others and assist with manifesting our desires. And the number 4 tells of working steadily, patiently, and diligently. Look what's just turned over inside the deck. Being true. I am true to myself and others. I remove my mask and stop creating illusions. I have confidence in who I am and reveal the good in me. I do not need to hide or prove anything. I replace shame with the power of love and truth. And the reason why it was blending in is because the image on this particular card matches. Back to the number 4, telling of working steadily, patiently, and diligently towards achieving goals and aspirations, truth and integrity, practicality, system and order, self-initiation, truth and integrity, practicality, building solid foundations and enthusiasm coupled with determination. The number 4 also resonates with the energies of the archangels. Number 2 sets us on our course with balance, faith, and ability. And number 3 sees expansion of concepts and life themes and expressing and communicating from our authentic self. Number 4 encourages stability, working steadily towards goals. Angel number 234 can be seen as a number of progression and or steps along a journey of life or life path, telling us to be prepared to put proper planning into our next steps and consider all of our options before stepping forward or making any lasting or long-term commitments or life changes. Listen to your intuition and only choose those that resonate with your soul. Work on building your confidence and your own inner knowing rather than looking outside of yourself for answers and approval from others. Go within and connect with your inner intelligence and higher self, bringing a message to put some extra focus and effort towards our creative endeavors and to ensure that we achieve our goals and aspirations on all levels. Put love and passion into all that we do, and we will find an endless source of joy each and every day. Okay, so beloveds, that's what I have for you for this particular video. I thank you so very much for tuning in. Clearly, these are not quote-unquote intuitive messages, but I was drawn to these decks and felt guided to utilize them for these messages. So just take it all with a grain of salt. Thank you so very much for tuning in. I do, again, wish these messages to find you well. Hope they find you well. And for many, know they will find you well. Happy Friday and brightest blessings.